more compact or less compact, that's what I feared.
Yeah, it makes perfect
Camera is
sense.
rolling
All
now.
different.
Makes perfect sense.
That's, so, yeah, all you know is she does, that she's free that night.
Did that thing from Matt?
At least
And your,
Before
your flyer looks great.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that's.
Love it, yeah, it looks fantastic.
I was like, I know she must make
Reply to
like
everybody.
slides,
Did you
because there's
see
a flyer
the-
there,
the one
but I was
change?
like, I had like
Yes.
not a lot going on with the phone.
No, it was perfect.
And you did reply.
Because we usually, other people usually make them. Kyle, that's on the fire department, he loves making flyers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and I'll start looking for other stuff, like I'll go to the dollar store. See if I can find the right size cups. You really usually need very tiny cups.
Like the ones, like orange juice cups?
So what we need is a cup where like the center of the height of the cupcake is the diameter,
Okay.
which they're very tiny. Like I tried the tiniest cups I happened to have in my kitchen and they weren't quite small enough. I like fudged it for my picture, but
Which is beautiful.
tiny.
Your talents are endless.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, so that's a big fishing derby, hoopla. So then I told him, because he just sold two guitars for $250,000, and as he would tell you.
Pardon?
Matt?
No.
Cupcakes.
Yeah, and you're just doing vanilla.
So, those
Yeah,
are easy.
keep it simple.
Chocolate or chocolate again, but they're
I
working
think
more like.
she's got
Stems?
a controversy.
No,
She's
they,
stepping down from
they
suckers.
stick.
I doubt it.
It's like, it's a very like clear crumb.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you have to scrape off the frosting and try to get something.
Right, okay.
The chocolate tends to like, crumbles aren't actually super nice, but like, you know when you like touch mom's cake and it kind of like comes away on your finger?
Mm-hmm. And then that will get into the frosting.
I was trying to say if I should print circles, people can like practice on a circle, like a paper circle.
We can print whatever you need.
Like if we just had like, I don't know, even if we did use the red, well, no, I don't know if the change paper back, but you know, like, you put like, if we printed like just circles that were the size of a cupcake, the pattern without having to do it, but it's very hard, it's like, when I do these frosting.
Welcome, everybody, the lead board, select board, come to order, please.
So you'd like me to come up there yet?
I would appreciate that.
I didn't realize the title was, there's very
Talk about
exciting
cupcakes.
cupcake news.
Cupcake news, okay.
Cake decorating, May 21st.
Okay, thank you. Public comment. Thank you. Move on to appointments. Ms. Rossi.
Good evening, everyone.
Karen's request.
So in your agenda pack, you've got an outline, but I will, for the record, explain it. Back in 2004, a survey was conducted of the town of Lead land for the purpose of doing a lot line adjustment with the existing town parcels, which included transfer station, the property behind the transfer station, this property. It was noted at this time that there was a boundary line disagreement between two licensed land surveyors, and nothing was done with it. Essentially, we have two licensed land surveyors who can't agree with where the property line should be over on a parcel that's on the pond. Back then, and nothing was done. In 2008, a conservation easement was secured in the parcel, excluding the area in question, because again, in 2008, nothing was done. So what they did was they didn't put that area in question in conservation easement. So back in 2020, the property owners of tax map 1110-800, which is the Sarno Family Revocable Trust, unaware of the property line dispute, obtained all the required permits to construct a garage on the site, and as submitted, and then as a requirement, because they had to go to the zoning board, they got a foundation certification indicating that the garage was on their lot, meeting all the required setbacks. per their plan. In 2023, the Lee Conservation Commission hired Peter Landry, who's a licensed land surveyor, to flag the boundary line of the town forest because there were some issues with abutting property owners. When Peter Landry flagged that area, he called me and he said, do you have a foundation cert for the Sarno garage? It looks like the Sarno garage might be on town land. So at that time, Peter did his research, looked at the foundation cert, and he brought to the town's attention this property line dispute that was noted in 2004. So I was called in, I contacted the town attorney and met with Peter Landry, myself, the town attorney, and I believe Andy Robertson. We all went out on a sidewalk.
And Don James.
And Don Jeans, and other members of the Conservation Commission. And it was determined at that time, the best thing to do would be a boundary line agreement between the two parcels per RSA 472, which provides an easy process to remedy this type of an issue. It's a boundary line agreement that's signed and recorded at the registry between the two parcel owners. So now I'm here to present the boundary line agreement for this board to sign, and I will record it at the Stratford County Registry of Deeds tomorrow. And we can put this issue to bed, shall we say?
Okay. Is
Questions?
it costing us money to record this deed at this point? Or are they-
No more than $100, but probably 75,
Okay.
which I have in my budget to record.
Okay, I just didn't know if there was a reason we were paying for it. And I assume we had to pay the guys to find the boundary line, like.
We did, but we knew of this issue back in 2004, we didn't do anything about it. So it's been going on for over 20 years.
It's about time we take care of it.
Yes. And the Sarnos didn't do anything wrong because they have an old survey that they went by, which they built their barn, garage from, and had a foundation certification done for that, which, so.
Okay. All right.
But I do have in my budget to pay for the recordings. I have paid Landry survey, his last bill, which was just to review the language against the attorney wrote up the language, but against a survey, and so the surveyor made some changes that a surveyor in the field will pick up on more than an attorney, so.
Okay.
Therefore, I move to accept the boundary line agreement between the town of Lee and Asano Family Revocable Trust as presented. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you, and I will get this recorded tomorrow, and we
You're
can
fixing it.
fix the problem. Thank you all.
Kate, it doesn't require your signature.
No?
She needs a signature.
I do, you have it.
No, I've got John's.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started expecting Jan.
No, Jan will not be here. I have some information and the motion that she's looking for. If you've seen the backup information she provided, David Miner has provided 2 wooden carved statues of 18th century children playing 18th century children games that the Heritage Commission and the Historical Society and the 250th Committee would like to place at the monuments on the field next to Massway School. Jan sent some additional information this afternoon. Please add that I spoke to Misty Lowe, Steve Bullock, and Dave Miner. All are on board and will work together with us. Steve will take the statues in each winter to preserve them. Massway will add music to the dedication on June 11th and will use the 18th century games in their field day on June 12th. No cost to the town except for Steve's time creating a base.
She was gonna be here, but she had a medical.
Didn't see her. Do we have the cement for the base?
I believe they're providing the cement for the base.
And this is the memorial that, like, I know that BFW
Mhm.
talks about. Are they okay with this statue thing? Like, it's not impeding on the,
I don't believe it's going to
Memorial, anyway.
impede at all. There are a couple of monuments there. There's a monument to volunteers, there's the Veterans
okay,
Monument.
that was my only question.
And it is movable, so if for some reason there is a problem with the location the base is meant to be.
No, not the base, just the children.
Just, I
The
think.
base remains.
The base
I
remains.
think you could drag the base too, but
You could. Yeah, I think Steve's gonna do it. Well, it looks good.
Yeah, I think so. Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. I move to accept the donation of two 18th century kid statues by Artist Dave Minor to be displayed at the Lee Memorial Field next to the Mastway School, and to authorize the select board to take any actions necessary to accept and install said artwork, with the understanding that maintenance will be handled by the highway department. I have a second.
Second.
Any discussion?
No, though I did see something here about the police bringing ice cream. Has anybody talked to Tom about that?
I have not talked to Tom about that.
Okay.
I don't know if
So I might
Anyone
wanna
else
mention it to him. Cause I noticed it was on like the top of one of these pages that maybe the police would bring ice cream.
the police do have an ice cream truck, so they would be in
I just wasn't
a
sure
position
if,
to do that.
Are we drifting from the motion?
did we already vote? I'm sorry.
No, all in
Oh, sorry.
favor?
Yes,
Please say aye.
I
Aye, motion carries. Thank you.
just wanted to make sure that Tom was aware that this is, perhaps the police are bringing ice cream.
Yep, I can talk with Tom about that. And the games being played, I believe, are jump rope and stick and hoop.
Really?
That's what it looks like in the picture to me.
Yeah, it does. Impressive, isn't it? Okay, town administrator, keep going.
Okay, we have a series of revised motions. These are motions that the board has already made and approved, but they were lacking the word "and appropriate." Either "and appropriate" or "and expend." We were advised by the auditors that that was a confusing part of our most recent audit and why they didn't pick up some of the revenue. As I mentioned before the meeting started, that was confusing to me because I went back 14 years. This has never been a problem on an audit before, and we've never had the language that they suggested, but moving forward, we paid for the audit. This was one of the criticisms, so
Okey-dokey.
Okay, let's make it happen. Move to accept and appropriate $1,500 received from the Northeastern Fire Associates Incorporated, a private company, to go towards replacing the tires on engine 1.
Second?
Discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
that's what Mr. Emmett brought last meeting.
Correct. Move to accept and appropriate $500 received from the Health Trust for campaigns within the wellness program and grant Lee Town employees permission to participate in the said campaigns as presented by the wellness coordinator within the 2026 calendar year.
Second?
Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
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 The wellness coordinator is Ms. Duval.
Oh, congratulations. Move to accept and appropriate $16,700 received from the New Hampshire Department of Safety for the purpose of conducting safety patrols.
Second?
Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Move to accept and appropriate $650 received from the New Hampshire Land and Community Heritage Investment Program to assist with the cost of the 2025 annual monitoring reports.
Second?
Discussion.
No.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those were all the ones that needed revision, and this is a new one requesting a withdrawal from the revaluation capital reserve fund for the second payment of the revaluation process.
Move to authorize the withdrawal of an amount not to exceed $8,731.25 from the reevaluation capital reserve fund in order to pay Municipal Resources Incorporated the second installment due towards the 2026 statistical reevaluation of the town per the contract.
Second?
Discussion? None. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay. The next item requests to open a revolving fund account. I'm going to pull that and table it. Actually, Mr. Tappan talked with me today, and I should have paid closer attention to that language. The board cannot create a capital reserve fund, so we either have to find another accounting mechanism, and this is for the league greeters. They've been doing
Yes.
some fundraising. They have on order of $265 or so right now. That, they don't want to roll to the general fund. They've been selling items and fundraising, so I will talk with our financial people and see what other arrangements, and probably speak with Mr. Tappan as well about what might be an acceptable method to hang on to this money.
Okay.
And if there isn't one, I will thank them for their contribution to lowering the tax rate in the league.
There we go. Sir?
John Tappan, 187 Stepping Stones Road. I just want to point out, I'm very much in favor of what they're doing, and in coming up with a way that they can keep their funds rolling over from year to year. We just need to find a way in the statute that lets us do that.
Thank you.
The next item, I was contacted by Maria Myers, who Selectman LaCourse probably does not recognize, but Selectwoman Hawthorne may. This was the folks who were interested in creating a butterfly sanctuary
Okay.
at the parish house. Well, they're no longer interested in creating a butterfly sanctuary, but Mrs. Myers reached out to the New Hampshire Preservation Alliance to see if they would have any interest in the parish house as a restoration project. So the New Hampshire Preservation Alliance has contacted me, and as well as Mrs. Myers, and wanted to know if they could get a look at the parish house. And I said, this is under the auspices of the select board. There's been some back and forth on what we're doing with it, and right now it is locked shut and considered a condemned building. So let me talk to the select board before I show you or discuss any details about possible preservation.
Please.
I just want to remind you that there is nobody allowed at all in that building, per the state of New Hampshire. If they find out somebody's in it, they're gonna order us to tear it down.
So yes, they may go.
So would you like me to take the minute?
Yeah.
I think at this point, we
Get the
we
executive
have a
order?
decision not to enter the building.
Okay, I'll talk to them and say they're welcome, to take a look at it,
From
and,
the outside.
Something outside.
right,
Right, and I think we have a number of documents they could review.
And there are
yes,
photos.
there is.
And
Yep.
do we have a historical analysis
Yes.
that they could look
I
at?
have a file about this
Yeah, I
thick
think
that,
they
some of
could-
which Mr. Tappan had given me, Mr. Bugby had given me, and I still have from the prior town administrator.
Okay.
Transfer station stickers. I was not aware that the swap shop volunteers had taken over issuing transfer station stickers at the transfer station. We had a woman come into the town office on Friday who said the woman at the transfer station said I didn't have the required documentation to get a transfer sticker, so I'm coming here to find out what I need to do. And our first response was, we don't have a woman at the transfer station. Who are you talking to? So Denise did some legwork, and it turned out that the transfer station volunteers just have a stash of transfer station hangers, and I was not particularly comfortable with that, as they're not employees, and part of the verification process to get your transfer station sticker is we ask for your license and your car registration. And also, that's been a point of contention between people who get angry that they don't have the right material with them to get stickers, and I don't necessarily want volunteers
So
being
she-
hollowed and sworn at or pushed around at the transfer station.
She didn't have her license and car registration?
That's what we use as the primary identification to show you're a citizen.
Well, you can use an electric bill.
If you don't
You
have
can
that,
use
you
a
can use a
variety,
utility
yeah.
bill or a
Variety.
tax bill, or,
But
but the,
this person turned her away and said, no, I can't accept this, and in reality, you could. It was a lease.
No, I'm just
a lease
curious
agreement.
how they didn't have those things.
I would just prefer
Well, she
not to
did.
have volunteers
No, that's fair. What
doing
did,
this.
what did Steve say?
Steve said it's been done this way for years. It wasn't a decision he made, that they
I never.
It's been done since we used to have a solid waste committee, and they used to do them, that's where I got my very first one, from the solid waste
Yeah.
committee, which was all volunteers,
And if we have a,
26 years ago.
well, if we have a committee
It's a committee, it's
of
not.
people that are sworn
it's
to
not-
office, that sort of thing, or employees, I think that's fine, but
Well, actually, well, most of us get our sticker from going to the town.
the town office or your office in
Yeah.
today's.
Yeah, and that's what it normally goes at this point. I don't want to have it spread all over Kingdom Come, so I need one area of focus at this point so we can track it.
Before I talk to Steve again about it, I wanted to just talk with the board and make
Yeah, I
sure that
mean-
you were
I'm not
okay
comfortable
with
with
that.
swap shop employees doing that. Well, they're just volunteers, excuse the
I
language.
mean, I appreciate their efforts to date, but I think that's
Not
an
somewhere
employee
we want to
function.
go.
Okay,
We
great.
want to maintain some kind of control.
And that was all I had.
Okay, consent agenda, just talk to me a little bit about the election machine use approval.
Oh, it's the very last one, last page. Last page.
Secretary's removal.
I remember the
Yeah,
butterfly thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
right.
actually do remember that one. I thought it was kind of neat.
I know, I do too,
I
actually.
liked it.
Yes, the Secretary of State is requesting an official notice of adoption for the purchase of the Dominion ImageCast Precinct 2 voting tabulator device. This is what we thought we were gonna have to buy
Right.
the year prior.
That's right.
Shannon's just asking for board certification that she can move ahead, and I believe she has to send this to the Secretary of State with your signatures.
Okay. Anything you want pulled?
Nope.
Okay. I move to accept the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
And I would note that the state is kicking in $3,500 towards the cost of that voting machine, so.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Was this one already signed? It's weird.
That just goes with the other things, I didn't pull them out, so.
Sand travel. We've had a fair number of new veterans come forward
It's nice.
for the veterans tax credit.
Well, I guess, what'd you do to this one, Denise?
I knew it came like that. There's two of them, same person. No, that, not that good.
Most of these applications don't come in one time. They show up once and then come back with the missing information and then maybe come back again with the
Oh,
missing
here's the
information.
second one.
Yep, there's the second.
Those are minutes.
I once had a cat eat a student's paper, so I had to apologize for that. Sorry, my cat ate your homework. He
Add each of them.
does, the cat's crazy. He likes to chew on paper, so if you leave anything on the dining room table, because in the middle of grading it, he will come and like gnaw on it, eat it.
Oh,
First I get like, do I get extra about it, let me know.
Oh,
Get certain
nice.
credits just
Said
'cause
we
we
have a
can't-
renewed interest in tax credits.
Boy, I guess so. I guess every little bit helps, right?
Well, some of the elderly exemption and the disabled veterans exemption are fairly significant now, so talking thousands of dollars off your tax bill. And those should have minutes.
Any new business? New business?
I have no new business at this time.
Old business?
None that I don't think you're not aware of.
Okay. I move to enter into non-public session, New Hampshire RSA 91-A:32C.
Second,
Thank you. Roll call vote. Rebecca?
yes.
John? Yes.
Thank you.
Taking a different seat, oh my God.
I'm taking a good seat this time. This is one good seat apparently.
Oh, yeah, this one kind of goes down quick.
Coming.
When there's nobody here, it's hard to leave. Have a good night, John.
Yep.
Take care.
talk about Texas.
Well, they did, everybody vacated.
Mr. Tappan,
Yeah, I know.
like our sole groupie.
Yeah. Well, he must be retired, I assume.
Yeah, I appreciate him
I do.
a lot.
Quite knowledgeable. I move to seal the minutes.
Second?
Discussion?
No.
All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Do the roll call vote?
Another roll call
I don't know what it says on this paper, so.
vote? Yeah, all right. We're up, Becca?
Yes.
John? Yes. Anything else in front of the board?
Not that I have at this time.
Great.
Move to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Oh, it's not too bad. We're rocking and rolling here.